Welcome back to our Canada no pausing challenge mode, where we definitely didn't pause to take stock of where I left off at the end of the last recording session. That would be a violation of the rules, a flagrant violation of the rules. It looks like our last dig was Torosaurus, which brought in platinum, which is quite welcome. So there's that. I guess we were explicitly doing Torosaurus. I do have a species list. Yes, it is Torosaurus. So that's what we're working on. The leg should be fixed. In theory. We'll see. We'll see how it plays today. Maybe it'll crash, maybe it'll lag. Who knows? But hopefully it was fixed. Yes, we need transport. I'm getting derailed. Which is only 5. Yeah, we might as well get monorail done here and slap one of those in, I guess. So we'll do that on you. And then I guess, well, that's happening. We're just waiting on this treatment. So it looks like we have a hypothermic, tranquilized, currently dying Dilophosaur to treat as well. So we must have just came out of a storm at the end of last episode. I probably should get used to like reviewing the footage to see exactly where we left off, but I didn't do that. How are we doing on populations? We've got a handful of galleys. Just the one Brachy. A good amount of parasaurs, it looks like. I guess we can just do this. This is the easier way to do it. Yeah, 10 galleys, 12 dilos. Some number of parasaurs that we aren't allowed to see, apparently, because it's underneath the transport. Notification. Okay, so you get back in here. Slow the game down a moment. You take a spot. Now we can speed up, because we need this guy to get out of here. Haul him away. Okay, so, yeah, 5 welfare, you just do that yourself. So we could put in a monorail, which is probably worth it. Anything else here to do under gas stuff? Large hotel, or, you know what? Better paths is also completely worth doing. So let's just knock that out real quick. How about you? Yeah, that keeps us off of doing an expedition right now, but that's fine. So, monorail. Under guests, I know where it lives. Monorail station. Didn't really plan out where to put a monorail in this park, not gonna lie. Probably fine to put one here. Why don't we just move it back? Actually, no. Put it over here in the middle. That way we can sneak a path around it if we decide we need to. We just need to make sure this can get around the corner. It can. Great. Next monorail. We just put one on the other side of the park, and that takes care of our stuff. So yeah, like over here. Somewhere. I could put it over here, but it'd be out of view of power. We could put it in the back a little bit. Then there's still like room for pathing here. Maybe fits a few more shops. Oh, we need to make sure, though, that it can get around the medical facility here. Yeah, it's fine. There's room. Totally fine. Obstructed. That's a lie. I mean, it's probably not, but... No, it is. It's just a lie. It's literally objectively a lie, because just going the other direction makes it work. So, okay. Well, that'll be enough to at least get us up to transport rating here, maybe? Maybe not. Transport rating can be weird sometimes. This should be enough. Covering the 2 areas furthest from the entry point, that should be all we have to do. Even though it's, like, going nowhere. We could run it through... Actually, yeah, let's use this as an opportunity to increase visibility by doing a monorail section that goes through the back of this enclosure. You know what? I hate it. Straighten it out. I feel like running it right along the edge of the fence is kind of weird, but whatever. Go visit the nice dinosaur lake. It's totally something to do. Okay. Yeah, and then that should get us visibility across this back arc that's currently out of view. Or at least some visibility there. Main thoroughfare replacement, we can do that in a second. Okay, back to slow. Dilo. Move you into the Dilo pen. Treatment's completed. And then back to working on Toro. Oh, contract first. Because that can influence the decision of what we do with these people. New contract. Photography is kind of rough because we can't pause to build stuff, so there's a lot of time spent doing things in this park with things running. Jumping in a car and trying to get a picture is a little shaky. Maybe we just do popular. I don't think selling makes sense yet. Here's a Toro dig site. Might as well go do that one. You can rest. Do we have a research project, maybe? I don't feel the need to do lagoons quite yet. 12, 9. Oh, yeah. So we can unlock this skin here. Let's do that for fun. Not technically a good idea, but it's fine. 245, 350. Yeah, we send everybody. Sure. That's fine. At least we're doing something, you know? 600 guests. We might see a bump in that. Okay, amenities can perform better. So we've seen a bump in the amenities from transport being added here. Do I have... Yeah, just the 3 amenities. Okay, well, let's get the paths in first. Brush. That doesn't lag the game at all. I mean, it's very minor. Okay. There's that. Drought tolerance as well. So this we can do on a single person. It only costs 175, so I'm okay with that. We're halfway on the expedition. So, amenities have dipped even further now, so I think this is easily another set of smalls in here. Legitimately, looks like they want something back here. Sure. It's a good spot to slot one in, so I'm not opposed to it. 20, is it actually us? No, it's not. The game is a liar. Okay, pattern genes are available. Expedition's completed. Yeah. Just send one of you out. Clear out some fossils. Cry because every Torosaurus dig site is like 2 fossils, and then just go back to the field and find the rest. Maybe this is the main one. Who knows? It's a mystery. Completely a mystery. So that's happening there. We have a little bit of genetics, a little bit of welfare. Is it worth trying to research something? Dunk is already there. He's free. We have, so Brachiosaurus, Giga, Urano, Pato. Did we dig up a Pato at all yet? Brock is there. You're too expensive. And Monosaurus, doesn't matter. Over here, there's the path to Stego, which is actually behind Kentro. Sure. Do that. Great. Okay. Did we have at any point a Patasaurus DNA? No, we never even started. Okay. Wait. We got full Polycanthus genome and I never bred it. This is in the park. That's the next thing we put in. My bad. Hey, it's a good thing I like the Apatosaurus triggered in my mind, like, Did I do another dinosaur? I went and looked. It wasn't the one I thought I was doing, but there was a complete one just sitting there waiting. Well, unfortunately, because I sicked all my geneticists on other tasks, we're going to have to actually let them rest before we can use them on anything, which is a little rough. So when they get back, then we can do that. Everybody else, though, is basically ready to go, with the exception of the logistics specialist. So, I mean, this is not the worst. Maybe we have a welfare task here we can do? No, nothing. All pre-researched. Yeah, that's fine. We do need to put in those other amenities, though. I kind of spaced on that. Somewhere over here. Sure, we'll sneak it in right here. All right. Iridium, algae. Still not a full load of fossils, but fine. We're just gonna leave that though, because when these, we don't have another person with like 3, right? It's just the 2 5s. Yeah, I mean you're close on a 2, but not quite. Not quite there. Okay, and a shopping somewhere. Honestly, if we can sneak it in over here, it's not bad. Yeah, like right there. Across from the other one in the corner. Yeah. Just kind of trying to optimize placement to have space to build other stuff later if we need to. Really? Stuffed toys? Nope, nope, nope. You changed your mind. Alright. 2.5 stars. That was a new threshold. You just saw the unlocks. So that's great. Still haven't tripped the trigger on that contract though. 100% on everything. Excellent. We're doing good. Are we halfway there? Who knows? Game time 2, par time is 9. I think our best is like only 8 hours, 8.5 or something. I am curious to see if we can beat our old par with everything we've learned since then. Replacement. Yeah, I'm just gonna cycle. Am I? Because we have Polacanthus coming. The people are back too. How long have they been back and I missed it? Okay, let's get the Polacanthus. Random. Random favorite. Probably none of this. Can't do any of that. I guess we'll just put some lifespan in ya. 5 and 10. Torosaurus. On you. And then once these are good to go and hatching, we'll do the fossils, since this only takes 30 seconds to get there. Also, don't actually know. Needy. I mean, it's fine. I'm probably only going to hatch a handful anyway, so they might as well be needy. I don't know what their food type was. I didn't check, and I'm not going to check. We'll just release them and then worry about it messing up our entire ecosystem. So, definitely we're not going to have we're not going to finish Torosaurus in one batch with the final dig, and we're not going to have so many Torosaurus fossils left that we need these 2 slots. So might as well just process this. And then in terms of other research, I assume you are a 9. We can't do you unless we do... Yeah, we just can't. Okay. Then I think that's probably it. Else we want to push towards a large carnivore, which would be, yeah, we'll do carno research here. Saves me 50k. It's probably worth it. Screw it. Do it. Okay, 1 minute. Yeah, Polacanthus. Well, let's also let these guys now move further back. Which means, too, if the Polacanthus needs are a little more problematic, that'll help help with that. Yeah, they're already... Galleys especially are already scattering. Pairs are moving back, too. Even the Brachy is getting into the action. Everybody's going to check out the new area. What does our visibility look like? Yeah, so the monorail... Okay, I mean, it's good timing on it coming through here and actually getting to see it. Actually, really good placement. We got, like, this one awkward gap, but this, like, perfectly skims the circle. It's pretty nice. Okay. Polacanthus. Oops. Yeah, nothing too amazing there, but they're not bad. This one looks kind of nice with the blue across the top, kind of. Yeah, that's a nice looking Polacanthus. Like, if you up the saturation on this a little bit, right? Get a little deeper blue on the armor, combined with this white and, like, black striped underbelly, that would be a pretty sick looking Polacanthus, actually. That'd be great. That's a little weirdly broken there. It's fine. Don't look at it that closely. What do you guys eat? You eat ground leaf. I'm pretty sure galleys are ground leaf, right? Yeah, you'll be fine. Okay, cool. So they just slot right in there and it doesn't matter. Good stuff. Next, fossils. Amphibians, fish, amphibians, fish, and fish. Wow. That's a lot of aquatic tetrapod fossils. Okay, so that finishes up Torosaurus, who also should be able to just slot into this existing enclosure. And then Apatosaurus, and that also probably just slots into this existing enclosure. So I guess we do that. I think so. Just push dinosaurs out. Let's look. Yeah, Polacanthus is the first thing in your enclosure you don't actively like. Galleys pretty much like everything. I think the same is true with the Brachys. What about the Polacanthus? You like everything. Yeah, I think I remember Ankylosaurs generally being pretty chill as long as they're not in with Thyreophora rivals. Other Ankylosaurs or Stegosaurs. And you like everything too. So yeah, this should work pretty well. With Apato and Toro also being thrown in here. Just one big mixed herbivore enclosure, basically. And then when we eventually do Stego, we'll have to make a second herbivore enclosure. Which might be... We could do, like, Stego with a Rhino or something, maybe. Just so it's not a Stego-only enclosure, which will feel weird. Right, well, this seems good. Missing ground leaf, but you will get there. I promise you. You just gotta keep walking. Keep going. There's only one way you can go, and you'll get your stuff. Guest, 572. Is this increasing at all? 575. That's not climbing much. Are we maybe full on hotels? No. Okay, well... 576. 575. Yeah, I don't think it's going up. Let's replace. Prove revenue or to specification. Let's roll the dice on this one. Dilo, long lived. You got it. How much space do we have for more Dilos? A bit. We can release a handful of more Dilos. That's fine. Okay, Dilophosaurus, modify. That was long-lived. Already long-lived. None of these traits matter. Okay. Sorry, genes, though. Cosmetics. Yeah, favorite Calcarana. This is random any. Great. Yeah, favoriting it doesn't actually require you to save. It just automatically does that. Okay. 1098765431. So, what do we want? DOS is pretty good. Social large appetite's actually kind of detrimental. Social long-lived sickly is fine. Solar Calco, Death Valley Calco. Do we have the red one? Was it Papurana that was the red one? Yeah, let's do one Papurana. We'll hatch 3 of these. Overdoing it on what we need for the actual contract, but we have some space. We might as well slap them in there. We do need to keep in mind, too, that we probably want to breed new alphas at some point. But alphas should essentially be free to add to an enclosure if they're better than they were before. So maybe we should think about getting a group adaptation done here. That's just 12 genetics. We could do that before we do the Torosaurus. 5, 10, 2, 1 genetics specialist. Cheaper research is no genetics. He does have a point. So we put 1 point into him and then do like specialist facility maybe. We do have a trio of people here. We also have an additional staff center available, which is pretty good. Okay. Slow down. 1 second. Flatten this shit out. Yeah, we can go here. Do I just slap it down here in the middle? Sure. Okay, everybody's back. So, yeah, this was a Patasaurus. So we need to do a specialist facility first, if we're doing that. That's specialist facility right there. $612. Something altruistic. Then we still have you and you. Yeah, that should be fine. In fact, while we're doing that, we might as well clean this up. Oh, that's almost kind of nice with the path, or with the corner like lining up, but the path then goes out in the front. Honestly, if this is all backlot shit, this is still fine. Replace is off. Default off. The brush is like useful, but it's kind of annoying that now it takes more button presses to like toggle between settings. Maybe I can sneak a path through here too. Not quite like that. Not like that either. That's fine. That's fine. This can be a weird orphan little offshoot. Okay, feeder. Add task, get to the feeder. Shit, 5 minutes. Release fire airlift, get in there. We don't forget the contract. Okay, what else? Nothing, because only the welfare person's hanging out. So yeah, that was already done before.
The way I see it, sometimes I have to bend the rules to get anything done around here. You seem to be able to work within the system. Take this latest objective. You nailed it. Didn't even have to requisition a hammer.
Yeah, so I think Papu wasn't the new one. What was the new one? I just want to see what the red one pattern actually was. Calco was the new one. Shit. Do we hatch a Calco? We might not have hatched a Calco. Maybe we did. Because I think there were a lot of Calcos. Papu. You're Calco. The red is more orange. Very much more orange. I mean, it's reddish on the face. But, yeah, by and large, orange. And you're a Calco somewhere in the woods. How's the environmental needs looking? Good. Brown and orange is a pretty good look, actually, for a Dilo. Like, for an alternate one. Not nearly as flashy as the film one, but at least it looks consistent, like, stylistically, which I appreciate. It's not just garish combo of colors. So, we finished all the stuff. So we put the specialist facilities into both of these. Slow the game down. One for you. One for you. So we do the research for humble. No, social. 7 and 5, and a cheaper. Which we don't actually need to distribute the point. That also gets us skins. We could do. And expedition for a Pato in the meantime? Yes. Because the logistics person is also boosted. Well, this one's only 3. This one's a freebie. So yeah. Grab that. 78% on Leaf still somehow. 100% on Hungry. Why are you... You broken? There you go. Dummy. You are somehow still just missing a bunch of ground leaf. Possibly on account of being, needy. Which is a bit shit. Your territory is also, like, receding already. There's also that. Okay, group adaptation. Adaption, same thing. 2.7, 100% on drinks and shopping. No config issues. Ratings are good. Okay, still just need more dinosaurs. Chordates. Osmium chordates. That's probably, yeah, nowhere near enough to consider processing. Wait. Where? Am I stupid? Wait, is it done? Oh, I'm stupid. Okay. Oh fuck, yeah, both of these guys are... Really? They're already exhausted again? I guess. Yeah, because we refreshed them before we did Polycanthus, so it's not unusual they need to be rested before we were able to get the Taurosaurs. Okay, so what was I just doing? We could try that. We could try for the Quillian. That would require everybody. That's a little shit. It's a little shit. Not great. I don't think 9 welfare does anything for research either. Let's just dig up Donkey, I guess. Yeah. Might as well go dig up Donkey. Okay. I hate the shadow pop in. I don't remember if maybe that's the setting I reduced for stability reasons before. I mean, it's always there, right? You always see the weird pop in if you look in the right far away angles and you pay a lot of attention to what's going on. It's fine. You don't see it when you're zoomed up close. It's all good. Okay, that's a storm rolling in. Get ready. Well, what do we got? What are you going to dump on me this time? I mean, it's just going to be snow, and then we're going to have to treat idiots that get hypothermic.
No idea of what's involved in caring for the dinosaurs.
Number of guests. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know how this is all affected by shelters.
We're in the paleo curation business, sure.
We'll try ticket
People only
sales.
hear that paleo part. However, it's that second business part that's really at our core. Talk about the real survival of the fittest, hmm?
Okay, we can at least get the Torosaurus going here in 10 seconds. Why don't we? Yeah, there's no reason to go slow during snowstorms. We should just be at max speed. Torosaurus. Lexornithomimosaurs, Hadrosaurs, and Kylosaurs. Does not actively like Sauropod. This is fine. Will this stay fine? Brachionopato. No, it'll be fine. Okay, random favorite. Large appetite sucks. Put some social. Oh no, yeah, we still need humble. I forgot. Yeah, we'll still do some social. We'll throw some lifespan in there. That's fine. Humble was the other one we could currently research. We just haven't done it. No. Humble's 6 species. That'll be doable in a moment. Literally, as soon as these guys come out, we can start breeding new alphas. So I guess the thing to do would be to do like a new wave of essentially every species. Start with the Apatos and go from there. Social nocturnal, social whatever. Putting the welfare person on that when we're coming out of the storm is maybe suboptimal. It's only a minute. That's probably fine, actually. By the time we know that things are... Yeah, there's an injury notification. Yeah. It takes a moment for them to get moved over and everything, too, so it's also fine for that reason. Four, just move it. Torosaurus. Lovely. Patterns right in the front. They're all the same. Nope, one in the back that's different. Been a while since we used these guys. They're pretty cool. I mean, a lot of the ceratopsians kind of are similarly cool in terms of like frill patterning and stuff, so it's hard to call one any cooler than any other ones. You are fiber. We'll have to see how you're gonna do. We might have to muck about. Dilo not yet delivered. Ranger Team 2, go status check. Actually don't know if we have any fiber in here. So let's just sneak a bit in the corners. Some there, some here. Put a strip over here. Some by the water. And then maybe eventually when they move around, they'll find enough that it's good. Treatment pending. Yes, assigning you. Begin. Okay. Let's plan on wrapping this episode up here, maybe. So, first things first. Yeah. Plenty of fossils to process. You for you. But we also want to get... Oh, that's automatic. Okay. Well, we've got now multiple skins to unlock. We got the whole rest of the color palette here. So I think we'll focus on finishing up this before we breed anything else, just to have the full variety. So let's do that. So do that, do that. I guess we could see if... Yeah, there is more dunk. We can also check the lagoon conditions. 9 welfare. So we can actually do this once the treatment's finished. Right? 7, 8, 9, 10? Yeah. We don't even really need the logistics person, maybe. So let's just go do this. Finish up the fish. Seems to me we're full steam ahead and just spamming species, essentially, so... Challenge mode's easy.